And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We're up and running then. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Araujo cuts it out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Could move up a gear here. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Mendy. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Balde scooting forward. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Rafinha getting forward. Yamal. That's been cut out. Well played. Chouameni and Mastantuono. That is a great pick out. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's got away. Can he finish? Araujo clears without hesitation. Yamal looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Eder Militao. And it's Carvajal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ferran Torres. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Bernal. And it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And he makes no mistake. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind...
Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And he's well positioned here. Mastantuono. That's Brahim Diaz. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Valverde. Oh, look at the space here. And he's in on Valverde! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of...
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Well, that's the risk you have to take when you're fully committed to attack, Peter. They're going to leave a few areas unattended.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valverde. Mastantuono. Bernal. Rafinha. And it's Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Chance here to counter. Torrents. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes to finish! Koundé can get it clear. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferran Torres. Played back into the centre. Rafinha. He'll try from distance. And again, he is at his elastic best.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por...
And they've got rid.
El dorsal 38. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 19.
He's on. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Big chance! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And a chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Ceballos, and he's managed it. Shapes to shoot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that should get the job done.
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. He might be decent chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the... Oh, good! Off the post! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
This looks promising. Carvajal tries to clear. It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. Shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Olmo. Tries to play it through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. In by Cancelo. Keeper has taken decisive action. And a shot! And it's hoisted clear.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Ceballos. Koundé cuts out the pass. 5 minutes to add. Rodrigo, who's set up 1 goal so far. Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. Just about within shooting range. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. That's the end. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. It looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So bring it on.
Well, what a game.
Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rashford. And he's running through. It's Rashford! And he's there to make the block. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
Oh, there's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the dynamic Carval is someone I like looking out for because he just has a lovely...
Ferran Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rudiger. It's a promising position. That is lovely. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Madrid already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Bernal. And it's De Jong. No way through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through, and he's heaved it away. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde has it in a wide position. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ferran Torres! And he scores! Barcelona are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Cleared without hesitation. Tries one from range. Brahim Diaz! And there's his goal. And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Bumps him off it and wins back. Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Rafinha probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Carvajal. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He has a look up. Real chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Yamal, he'll try from distance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. This possibly the last play of the half. Araujo clears it away. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Ceballos. Mbappe is onto this. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we are back on the way. Rashford. Yamal. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he
takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Mendy. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's given the time to pick a pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's good vision. That's a decent clearance. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Brahim Diaz. And that's a good ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Valverde. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Valverde gets flagged offside. Quality ball. Rafinha. And Balde. Almost an hour gone. And that has left him in a heap. Aims beyond the defence. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. That's a little off target. It's a goal kick. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Diaz. De Jong. Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal has the space to scheme. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made it shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's onto this. And he's charged, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's Rashford! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Valverde. Torrents gets across to intercept that. Carvajal calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Brahim Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. There's the shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford ventures forward. Yamal. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good take in a good area. Rudiger did well to stay calm there. Brahim Diaz knocks it into space. Koundé. Shot could be on. He's got away. Eder Militao gets it clear. Now it's Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Yamal. Looking for the run. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And for sure, that was not one of his best. So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 46.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
Rashford!
El dorsal 24, el dorsal 4,
Bellingham.
el dorsal 30. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And that will be the final act. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So we're very much on the way now. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he spark a counter here? That's been slipped through. Mbappe picks it up out wide. That's put paid to the danger. Madrid have reclaimed it. Valverde. Valverde stood his ground strongly. Looking to play him in. Great chance! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Rashford. And it's Balde. And it's made its way to him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's heaved it away. Dani Ceballos. De Jong. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Out towards the flank. He's had a shot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
This looks promising. No, it's come to nothing. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's in a great position here. Good ball, good touch. Tries a shot! Dispatched clinically. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Valverde. Well, they could break here. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Valverde. And the shot! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
De Jong. And it's Bernal. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Mendy. Chouameni. And it's Ceballos. And it's Rudiger. Balde. Bernal. De Jong. Yamal.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Valverde, who does have an assist to his name. Rafinha. And the referee has blown for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Madrid really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Madrid looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more. And it's De Jong. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good take, and is he in? Oh, that's... Oh, shooting chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mendy. Ceballos. Valverde. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde. He's picked his way through.
Madrid are total.
Can he finish? Gavi. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Brahim Diaz chasing after it. And it's Rashford. And here's Rafinha. Carvajal. Could move up a gear here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in one-on-one. He's onside. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Garcia must save this. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Oh, can he get onto this? Now this could be a chance. Valverde. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Rashford. Oh, look at the space here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every...
There's the shot! And he hits the net!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gavi. And here's the chance to counter. And they're on him in a flash. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that was vital. And here's Gavi. Rashford. He's had a shot! And he makes no mistake. Right back in the game. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
3 minutos de descuento.
Eder Militao. Deftly out wide. Chance here to counter. Can he latch on to this? Mastantuono. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's really well manoeuvred. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! He's scored!
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ruben Dias, tidy with his distribution. Kante making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, well played. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cherki. Olise purring through. Olise! Fantastic from Olise! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
Shot a goal! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. A big, deep breath. Portugal! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal with the lead. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Saliba. Conte. Oh, good read. Costa. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Conte. Cherki. Looking for options for movement. Played in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. And here's Thuram. He's on it. Can he get away? Bruno Fernandes for Pedro Neto. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness.
That's good play from him.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Trincao. Knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Neves. Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Cherki. João Neves. And the counter is on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
No way through, so back it comes. Look at the space here. And he shoots! Upamecano. Kante finds himself offside. Costa. João Cancelo.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Nice physical challenge. Conte. Now it's Olise. Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Portugal leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we are back underway. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni and Cherki tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pedro Neto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in, takes a shot! In he goes again! No, not quite.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Conte. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's having a good look here. Olise! And he's taking no chances there. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Conte. Trincao. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Olise. Good, strong midfield running here. Conte. He's looking wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Trincao scooting forward. Oh, that's nice. And it's Neves. Now it's Trincao. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross needs to be good. Hernandez can get it clear. Not the most accurate pass. There's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 18, número 15, número 8. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11, número
France have it back and can go again.
número 6.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Uma substituição.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Vitinha with the cross. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! And how did he not put that away?
Vitinha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Olise. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Olise. Oh, important interception.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
France have their second corner now. Traoré. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's through here. Vitinha is onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. This is a promising build-up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Hernandez. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. The hostilities have already resumed. Akliush. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the shot! Upamecano clears it away. And here's João Felix. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is... shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah. João Felix! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
That's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a... Akliush! And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And the finish! And he's there to get it away. Oh, what has happened here? Upamecano. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Para Portugal. Número 24. Número 3. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13. Número 4. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
João Felix trying to keep this in. And it is half-time in extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now it's Núñez. He is through here! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Mbappe. Akliouche. He was under real pressure there. That pass has been well intercepted. That's going to go a long way. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. That is good progress on the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, that has not gone well. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Thuram. Thuram. Matches Núñez. And here's the chance to counter. And that is that. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Cristiano Ronaldo reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal truly can look back on a job well done, having gone...
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think...
He's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gavi. Rashford. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, well measured. Bernal. Knocks it into space. And it's De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Picked out brilliantly.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Carvajal. And here's the chance to counter. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's all alone. And he's certain... Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, important interception. Mendy. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Brahim Diaz. This is a promising build-up. Valverde. Some resolute defending there. De Jong. Gavi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Threads one in. And now the breakaway. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. De Jong.
Madrid certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Torrents. In with the challenge. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely aimed pass. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Dani Ceballos. It looks a good ball through. So no flag here. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, it's gone in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. Chance for a shot! Rafinha. For Rashford. Rafinha. And it's Gavi. De Jong. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
De Jong. Some really good ball movement. De Jong. Well, that's an excellent interception. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Brilliantly cut out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Rudiger. Now Mendy. And it's Ceballos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Rafinha. Great vision. Ceballos. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Rudiger makes the interception. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gavi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Looking to pass their way. And he shoots! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! A finish of true class. And they've got their lead back. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona have their lead.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Passing nice and neat. Passing is crisp and sharp. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. So what can they make of this? Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Gavi.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Carvajal. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. That's a sharp pass. That's a throw.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's been cut out, well played. And that has left him in a heap. Camavinga into stoppage time, very little left on it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen.